The race to the top is steep. Oh, so when I took my matter for dining table yesterday, I'm going to deal with all of you today. For that. Trickity, how you doing? Determined by Mnet. So the nominated housemates, would you please stand? That's Dorothy, Prince, Kiddwaya, and Ozo. We'll be leaving the lockdown house tonight.
Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl, Okewumi, and this is the Big Brother Bbnaija review, an update live on the Wumi's Talk Show. In case you are just watching my videos for the first time, a very big welcome to you. Please do not forget to hit the red subscribe button, turn on your post notification right beside the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also let me see your comments in the comment section below. So tonight was the actual live eviction, and a lot happened before the live eviction, during the live eviction, and after the live eviction, which I will be giving you the highlights, and you do not want to miss that, do you? Welcome back, guys. So I'm going to be starting with what happened before the eviction, and it is paramount in this discussion because of some things I'll be spilling that happened during the live eviction tonight. So before the eviction, earlier this morning, Ozo and Kiddwaya had a conversation concerning Nengi and Ozo's relationship, and then Kiddwaya was bothered because Ozo tabled the matter before him, and then he talked about both of them being in the shower together. So according to Ozo, he said that so they were in the shower together. And so Kiddwaya asked Ozo, how many times have you guys been in the shower together? Uncle Ozo said, skip. Why did Ozo skip that part? Because I really wanted to know how many times they've been in the shower together, that this is now all of a sudden becoming an issue. And according to Kiddwaya, he was telling Ozo was like, I don't know where this friendship is leading to, blah blah blah. And Kiddwaya was telling him that obviously this is something more than friendship, because friends do not shower together. You know, when you're in the shower, like Dorothy said earlier, that normally they go to the shower, they take turns to go to the shower. So for both of them to actually have a shower together is deeper. Do you understand? So Kiddwaya was saying that friends, like if you say you're just friends, then she would not definitely be in the shower with you, or you guys wouldn't have taken a shower together. That's because Ozo did not explain how Nengi was in the shower with him to Kiddwaya. According in Kiddwaya's head, they were both in the shower together, and definitely they were both something together. You get, they were both naked in the shower together. So moving on, Kiddwaya was advising him, you know what to do, take your stand, give her space, all those kind of things. And that is that. Now let's go to what happened during the live eviction and all the tables that Ebuka shake today.
Because as far as you were concerned, if any other person won in that house, they wouldn't pick you as a deputy. Yes. Why do you think that relationship dynamic with you and the other housemates is that way? Okay, so do you think things have sort of softened down in the house over the past couple of weeks, and why do you think that is?
Well, to be honest, I think we are tense.
Starting from Trickity this night as the current head of house, Ebuka asked him, earlier this week when Trickity chose Lekon as his deputy, he said that the only reason why he chose Lekon as his deputy is because he knows that if other housemates were to be given the opportunity to choose, they would not choose him. And Ebuka asked him for the reason he said that, and he said it is true because he knows that out of everybody in the house, he's not anybody's favorite, say Percy, he's not really close to any of them. So he doesn't blame them the fact that they would not choose him if they were in his own position, because each of them have their favorite and they have someone that they would have loved to pick as deputy, but he wouldn't have been their number one. He could be the number 3 or number 2, and so that's why he chose Lekon majorly to be his deputy. And Trickity said something that I want you guys to hold on to, so that when I get to the point where I will discuss it, you understand. He said that the only person in the house that I can say that so it's close to, and they are very close, is Kiddwaya. Kiddwaya, you guys. And Chikiti nominated Kiddwaya this week. Are you seeing the contradiction? He nominated Kiddwaya this week, and he said the only person he's close to in the house is Kiddwaya, or that they're very close is Kiddwaya. Moving on. So Lekon was also asked how he feels about the house, like this week. That did he feel like the housemates, they were really entertaining? And Lekon said yes, he felt that Ebuka asked him, aside the task, what did they do to entertain us outside that? Like, did they feel like they entertained us? And he was like, yes, especially the jacuzzi moments. And things are not really the same than when people were much in the house, and that's because there's tension everywhere. The game is getting tough, and so everybody is tense, and those were his reasons. Now moving on to other tables that Ebuka shipped. Don't worry, I'm getting to the eviction process. I'm getting there, so just calm down. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so now. You've gotten this far, not to just watch but to also subscribe. Thank you.
By Mnet. So the nominated housemates, would you please stand? That's Dorothy, Prince, Kiddwaya, and Ozo. This is Big Brother. Prince, you have 10 seconds to leave the Big Brother house.
So, okay, fine. I like Nengi. Then I realized there were a couple of other people that liked me. I always felt like everybody in the house found me as a competition.
Weeks ahead. What's Tolani badge for you going forward? Very quickly.
I feel like we have scores to settle. So when we settle the scores, we can talk about yeah.
Prince, thank you.
So guys, as you can see from the last clip, Prince's reaction, I will tell you what made him react that way along the line. So tonight, Prince was the first housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house, and initially, according to him, he already expected it right from the moment he did not win the head of house this week, because he already said it that when he played the head of house game and he did not win, he already knew that he was going to be nominated, and there is every possibility for him to leave the house this Sunday, and that all other Sundays he never carries his horn. There's one horn, traditional horn, that he carried, but this Sunday in particular he carried it because he already had, he was 96% sure that he was going to be evicted tonight, and so he feels good, he feels happy. But the only thing that made him sad was the fact that he did not stay to the end to win the actual Darling, because the Darling competition is still on, the people that use Darling products for the longest and the most, and so he wished he had stayed longer so that he can have higher chances of winning the Darling competition. Now Ebuka wants to break tables, so Ebuka asked Prince how far with Nengi. He started up with Nengi as love and all, and then what happened along the line. He was like, fine, when he came into the house, he didn't intend to go into any form of relationship, but then he saw that everybody in the house had one person they were calling my partner, my boo, my whatever, and people were pushing him that who do you like, and he said, oh, he liked Nengi, but he noticed that there are other people that liked him, and other people liked him along the line, and so he started liking some other people, and that's how he went for the other people. He didn't really give us what we wanted to hear, but it's all right. After that, also, he was asked about his relationship with Tolani Badge, what's going to happen with his relationship with Tolani Badge outside the house, and he was like, there are still some scores to settle, and I believe you me, the scores that he's talking about is what happened between Tolani Badge, Neo, the conversation Tolani Badge had with Erica about Neo, and so I feel like that's the score he wants to settle with Tolani Badge. And so it was like, if they settle the score here, when they settle it, that would determine what will happen after the house. And so guys, Ebuka asked him that does he think nominated him, for for eviction among the housemates, and he was like, he's so unsure, he's so uncertain, and the first person they showed was Tricky T, and that was what gave Prince that reaction. It was like, what? I don't know why he was that shocked, because maybe he felt like Tricky T is a very good friend and all, and then he saw Tricky T nominating him, also nominated him. He was just shocked. He was shocked at the people he saw, and I don't know why, but he was like, what? So his reaction was so funny. But anyways, when they showed him his journey through the house, he was so happy and thankful. And when he was asked for his plans outside the house, he was like, he wants Ebuka to be his mentor. He wants to be a host, a TV host like Ebuka. And so he will be looking forward to Ebuka mentoring him. And also like to open a salon and also go into agriculture. So he has a lot of plans. Let's look forward to seeing more of Prince outside the house.
You have spent quite some time on this show over the weeks talking about what you've termed Ebuka and friends. That means you're very conscious of the fact that you're being watched. You're very conscious of not being asked questions on Sunday. Is it then fair for me to say that you haven't been yourself in this house? Be a push and pull between you and Nengi.
I can tell you now, I don't see it in that way whatsoever. Like, we're just friends. Literally, that's it. Like, I've had to explain this shit so many times. I can't swear, sorry. I've had to explain it so many times that I'm not interested in Nengi.
I want to believe, or at least I can see, that on a few occasions you've pretty much proposed what I would call marriage to Nengi. You said clearly a few days ago that you want to spend the rest of your life with her or something along those lines.
Did you guys hear that? Also proposing to Nengi. Okay, let me start from the very beginning with Dorothy. And so Ebuka noticed that. I noticed it too, that anytime Dorothy is always in a conversation with someone, any of the housemates, she's always very conscious and saying, before Ebuka and friends will come and question me on Sunday, I don't want to get into trouble with Ebuka and friends. I don't want. So Ebuka asked her this night that, you're always mentioning Ebuka and friends. Does it mean that you're very conscious about what you say, what you do, because you're aware that people are watching you, and so you have not been yourself? You're only trying to please people out there. And according to Dorothy, she's like, it's not like she's trying to be fake or something, but the truth is she's just trying to avoid getting into trouble or talking about other people behind their backs, that whatever she cannot say to you directly, if it's concerning you, she won't tell any other person except it's concerning you or it has to do with you. And so that's what she has been trying to do. And the only reason why she just says Ebuka friends is just because of most of the time she always gets questioned and she doesn't want to, she doesn't like all those type of questions, so she likes to avoid it by all means by not talking about any other housemates behind their back. And so for me guys, I don't know what you guys think. Do you think Dorothy is saying the truth, or she's actually faking it just because she's always camera conscious and what's with the viewers want? Let me just please the viewers, let me try. On a few occasions I've seen Dorothy stare into the camera times with her number. Not just Dorothy, Nengi does it all the time, especially when she is having an argument with Ozo. She looks at the camera and then continues the argument, and I feel like most of the time when she looks at the camera, the tone of her voice starts going high, and as if the camera has already triggered something into her. But guys, it is what it is. Moving on to the next table that was shook or shaken or shaked. English is a problem for me. Anyways, everybody has been shouting Kiddwaya and Nengi. I suspect Kiddwaya and Nengi. And so today Ebuka decided to clear the air by asking Kiddwaya what exactly is going on between he and Nengi. And he's like, fine, he and Nengi have similar personalities. They like to eat, they like to travel, they like to go out, they like to dance, they like to party, they like to enjoy life. That kind of personality, they have similarities and they're cool friends. But it doesn't mean that there is something going on. A lot of times, a lot of the housemates are already, forming like something is going on between them. Even Ozo came to approach him about he and Nengi, what is going on between them. And he keeps saying it times and number that he's not in any way interested in Nengi and will not be any way interested in her. So they're just friends. And the table left Kiddwaya and went to us. I'm still going to focus more on Kiddwaya and all the things he said about Nengi later on in this video. Also, Ebuka asked also that also you proposed to Nengi times star number this week especially, and yes, we watched it. I will show you a previous video where also proposed to her and asked her would she like to spend the rest of her life with him and all those type of things. Ebuka was like, so what is the plan for you guys, and what are you going to keep proposing? And it's like, they finalized yesterday evening, the conversation they had yesterday evening. I will put a link so that you can watch the video. Also, they had a conversation and Nengi told him that she has a boyfriend outside the house and let them call it like end it yesterday. And also like they finalized yesterday, and so he has decided to stop trying because Nengi has said that she has something outside the house, that maybe outside the house, so something is going to happen between them. And so Ebuka asked Nengi, do you think that Ozo said he's going to stop? Do you think as Ozo said he's going to stop trying, he is actually going to stop trying? And Nengi said she doesn't feel so because she had told him times that number. And he's a very stubborn person. What he wants to get it, and he will continue trying. So she doesn't feel like he will stop trying because yesterday was not the only time she told him to stop trying, but he continued. So she's not yet sure if Ozo would stop or not. Guys, do you think Ozo can actually stop trying to get Nengi? Do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Moving on to the next housemate that was evicted tonight.
The next housemate to be evicted from the Bbnaija lockdown house, Kiddwaya. Please leave the lockdown. I'm sorry.
I knew it.
You have to do that leg dance for us.
When I'm drunk, I can dance.
So you can't do it now?
I cannot dance when I'm not drunk. Play it again. Let me see what I did. I need for referral.
Yeah, who nominated you?
If you mean for
eviction. Just check it out. Just
confirm your nominations.
Kiddwaya.
Oh wow, to see that the person who nominated him was the first person to give him a hug when he was evicted. Looks like Judas Iscariot. Reminds me of Judas Iscariot. Anyways, moving on. So Kiddwaya was the next housemate to be evicted tonight, and I felt so bad because I was like, what, Kiddwaya? Oh my god, Kiddwaya was so much fun and it was a vibe, so I felt pain. And when he got outside the house, Ebuka asked him, how do you feel? And I feel good. I feel so good because actually the money wasn't exactly what I came here for, but I thank God that I was able to get to this point. At least I came here to have fun. I came here to learn. I came here to just get more connections, connect with people, meet people, and stay connected. So that was all he had to, and was like, he's not really about the money, So apparently he just came here to have fun, and he actually did. So he enjoyed every bit of his stay in the house. And Ebuka asked him again, what is with you and Nengi? Now that you're outside the house, Nengi is not here, you can see your mind and actually how you feel. And I was like, for him, he and Nengi, they are close boys, not in any way physically or sexually attracted to Nengi, not in any way. And so I hope you guys are clear now. There is no sort of misunderstanding. Anyways, moving forward, he asked about his relationship with Erica, and he's like, Erica is one person that he feels so comfortable with, that he likes having her around. She always lifts his spirits up. He's always himself when he's around her. So he actually misses her so much, and he really, really looks forward to a relationship with her outside the house. And so outside the house is going to determine whether they're still going, but he would actually love to have her in his life. And that was what he said. And I'm like, guys, before Kiddwaya was unsure, but I think at this point he has become clear on what he actually wants with Erica. Actually after that also Ebuka asked him if he knew who actually nominated him, and he was like, V. Immediately said V, and Ebuka was like, and he showed him, and it was just Tricky T, Dorothy, and also that nominated him. And Ebuka was like, when he saw Tricky T, he was like, and just did the FU sign. I'm like, this guy. And when Ebuka asked him, why do you think V would nominate and all that? Because V and many other of the house always think that he doesn't deserve the money, that in the first place he doesn't even deserve to be in the house because he has money already, so what is he looking for there? So they always feel like he's not deserving of anything. Even when he wins tax, they always feel like he doesn't even deserve to win any money because he already has money. So that's why he felt like V nominated him outside the house. And when Ebuka asked him what else is for Kiddwaya outside the house, he was like, he's majorly about fitness, and he's going to take like a week off to take care of his mental fitness and his physical fitness. He's going to get himself back, go to his mentor, and a lot of things. And I was like, he's just going to take a break. He's not going to rush into anything, and then things are just going to fall in place for him. I'm so excited for I'm so excited. At the same time, I'm not that happy, but then at least they made it this far. It's not easy. And so Dorothy and Ozo are safe tonight again, guys. I'm going to show you how you all voted so that you can see what's going on in the chat. I'm going to drop it after this. So guys, this is how you all voted, with Ozzer topping the list, followed closely by Dorothy, then Kiddwaya, and then Prince. We wish all the housemates good. Unfortunately guys, that's all we can take for today on the Big Brother Naija review and update. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day or night ahead. Bye.